Weddings can be really stressful. There's so many details to keep track of and so much money being spent. It's no wonder that many brides and grooms just melt down before their weddings. But not Amy and Chad. Of all the weddings that I've been to, and believe me, I've been to a lot, this was the most laid-back couple I have ever met. Their wedding was easy and elegant, and the setting here at Moon Dancer Winery was gorgeous. Coming right up on Dream Weddings. I'm Martine Cajas, the host of Dream Weddings, and I also run the House of Clarendon, a source for European-style wedding cakes. I love weddings. I especially love how every wedding is unique and tells the story of a couple's relationship. It's wonderful to be part of it all. It's a beautiful day in here, and wow, look at the scenery.
Our view's amazing.
Is this why you chose this particular venue to get married?
It is. We boat on the river all the time, and so this was a great way to put us on top of the river, and we can still see it as we get married.
What about the wine?
The wine up here is amazing. It's definitely hometown, and we just thought it was a neat venue, and the view just makes it even better.
It's a little bit more chill, more relaxing here. And
a little more laid back.
Yeah. Why is this river important to you, Chad?
We've been boating down here for as long as I can remember. It's a close distance to our house, so it's a lot of fun to come down. We have a lot of friends that come out in the river, so we've just had a good time down there. And with wakeboarding and all sorts of water sports that we do, it's a lot of fun.
Since you like a lot of water sporting, I'm assuming that you have a couple boats then?
Yeah, we do have a few boats. Our family has some boats and some wave runners, and her dad also has a nice boat that he does some fishing on.
Tell me your story of how you met.
Our story starts, I moved back up here from Florida, and I have a really good friend. Her name's also Amy, and Amy and Chad have been friends since high school. And we just got two groups of friends out and intermingled, and she was so excited for me to meet Chad, but wasn't gonna set anything up, and just happened to meet when we were all out in a big group. And he texted me in the car on the way home, and I'm like showing my phone around, like, whose number is this? And here it ends up to be him, and from then on, it's history.
And it's been one of those relationships where I kind of knew very soon into it that it was a person for me. We never had to work at anything. It always was fun, easy. Everything kind of came, we rolled with the punches a lot of things. We enjoyed a lot of things together, so it made everything seem like there was no work involved in it, so it's always been an entertaining time. We always laughed and had a great time doing things. It's made it easy to fall in love with each other and enjoy our time together and have lots of fun.
Tell me about your dream wedding.
Our dream wedding is about friends and family, and it's about who's here with us. And we wanted to keep it low-key. We're not very traditional, and so that was the whole basis of our wedding. And we used lots of people from Lancaster County, and that's what it's about for us, is our hometown.
It seems like this is gonna be a party.
Pretty much, yeah. The people that are here are our closest friends, our closest family. It's our support system, and that's what we wanted. And pretty much it's a party for us and to celebrate them. We're laid back, and it's a celebration. We're not looking for things to go wrong. I don't really care if it rains, and we'll make the best of the day.
Chad, you should be extremely lucky that you're not marrying a Brazilla. Do you see her? She says, I don't care if it rains. I mean, that's the beauty of it. You plan for a whole entire year for only a couple hours, for 5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
If something goes bad, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay, it's life. We just continue. As long as you guys say your I do's, that's the beauty of it.
Yep. I'll be the first one sliding down the mud in my dress. It doesn't matter.
And you don't care?
No.
We're in places that we want to be. It's not some venue that we just picked because it's, someplace that everybody likes to go to and do things. It's someplace that we've enjoyed coming over the time.
Welcome back to Dream Weddings. Today's couple really knows how to chill, but they also work really hard. you work in a hospital?
I do. I work in a veterinary hospital. My patients are just four-legged and fuzzy.
So you love animals.
Love it. And you love the medicine and love giving them back once they're healthy. And I love working with the people as well.
What do you do exactly with the animals?
I'm a licensed vet tech, so I help with surgery, I help assist in dentals. We're the ones putting in the catheters, we're the ones drawing the blood, we're the ones behind the scenes. You usually don't meet us.
You gave her an early wedding present.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while, and the horse was something that we kind of came to the conclusion that she really missed and wanted to have back in her life after she'd been riding around horses all her life down in Florida. So I decided that it would be a great early wedding gift for her to have the horse, because we ran across one that we really both fell in love with and has been a great horse for us so far. It's a thoroughbred.
Okay. What's her name?
Libby.
Libby.
Libby. Is she going to be joining us?
No.
No. Libby didn't come, but Gunnar did, and he was even dressed for the occasion. Obviously, we're not using a horse for the entrance. You're using a classic car.
My father and I have restored sports cars for fun. That's been something that we've enjoyed doing all of our lives. So we have a 1963 Austin Healey 3000 that we restored and spent a lot of time on together. So it's something that means a lot to me, and it'll be a lot of fun.
You two chose a really special place to get married. I mean, look at this.
You can't have this view many other places.
No. And wine.
Yes.
Love the wine.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about tasting the wine today. Jim Miller, the owner of Moon Dancer, gave us a lesson on tasting wine.
This is one of the wines that Chad and Amy have selected for their wedding. This is one of our sweet whites. It's actually real fruity. It's a nice wine in the summertime. And it's very enjoyable with many different types of food as well. So if you want to take your glass, typically when we're tasting wine here at Moon Dancer, the first thing you want to do is look at the wine and get an idea of the color, and obviously this being a white wine, it's pretty clear, but with your red wines you want to see the color, and sometimes the intensity of the color in the wine will determine the quality or maybe even the type of grape that you're going to be drinking. The next thing you want to do is swirl the wine around in your glass a little bit, and then that gives you an idea of the aromas as it spreads through the glass, and you just kind of give it a whip through your nose, and then just sip the wine and swirl it in your mouth and enjoy it. We have actually a climate and a topography that's very similar to a lot of the vineyards in Europe. I grow about 12 acres of grapes here. About 85% of our wines are made from our own fruit. Because we're so close to the Susquehanna River, we've got a really nice environment for growing grapes. We get a lot of volunteers that come in and help, especially at harvest time.
I would like to do that.
You can sign up on our email list, and we'll bring you in this fall.
Just like Lucy did, remember smashing her feet?
That's right.
You don't use your feet.
No, we don't. We do that for our harvest festival, though. In October, is the last of our summer concert series. The Bluegrass Festival, we actually have couples that pick grapes, and then they stomp them with their bare feet, and whoever has the best form gets T-shirts or something like that.
That is we're signing up. It's gonna be the three of us.
Yeah. So this venue is not utilized just for weddings.
No, we're open to the public Wednesdays through Sunday, but in the evenings we rent the facility for corporate events, private parties. All the wine production is on premises here. The next wine that we're going to try is actually Buster's Blush. This again is a good summertime wine. The next wine that we're going to try is actually our Chardonnay Reserve. This is one of the only wines that is actually fermented in the barrel cellar, although many of them are aged there. So I also do an ice wine and a port. The ice wine is actually made by pressing frozen grapes. So this is the Meritage. This is a blend of 3 grapes. It's been in the barrel for about 18 to 20 months. And this is a popular wine for us. It's our, probably our premium flagship wine.
You have a lot of inventory, I bet.
Yeah, well, we go through it quite a bit. We drink as much as we can, and we just sell what's left.
We met Amy at Finch Jewelers in Lancaster, where she and Chad had their rings custom made.
Yeah.
Look at that, how shiny it looks. And normally I don't see a lot of brides with gold anymore. But
Rose gold.
The rose gold. Jessica, tell me about the rose gold.
Rose gold has a copper alloy in it. That's how it gets its pinkish color. And so Amy was quite unique with her choice because, again, you don't see it too often, but it complemented her complexion so well. It was just perfect for her.
So we're also going to be picking Chad's ring.
My wedding band.
And your wedding band, everything.
And her wedding band is also in rose gold. It has diamonds
Beautiful.
that are channel set the whole way around. They call that an eternity style.
I don't want to say square, but it looks sort of a square.
It is. It does have a square base to it. Traditionally, it would be round, but Amy, again, she is very unique, and the square edges really just matched up nicely with her ring and fit her personality.
And what is Mr. Chad going to wear?
Well, Mr. Chad chose a titanium base ring with a little bit of black inlay. Has a satin finish, has a very masculine look.
So the color of the rings did not have to match to the grooms anymore. They're vice versa.
No, there's not really a traditional men's and women's matching set anymore. Couples want to be comfortable with what they're wearing, so it's best for Amy to choose what she enjoys wearing for a timeless look, and the same goes for Chad.
And are you doing something special for Amy today?
Well, Amy will have the opportunity to choose for herself and the bridesmaids jewelry that will complement the dresses and that she can borrow for the wedding day.
Are you excited about that? So do you know, Amy, what jewelry we're going to be choosing? Not yet. You have no idea.
I have no idea.
That's okay. I have an endless supply of options for Amy to choose.
That's perfect.
Something that will complement the cut of her dress and also the bridesmaids as well.
How does it feel about wearing jewelry from Finch?
I mean, if she can do this with my rings and this is what it comes out like, I can't imagine the jewelry that she would pick for us. Jessica will dress me up.
So you're going
Okay.
to surprise Chad with a gift?
Yes.
What gift is that?
Gonna have a humidor,
Uh-huh.
and then we're also gonna look at a watch from Finch to put in there.
A watch. Oh my God, that's going to be really nice.
Yeah, he's not going to be expecting it.
Nah,
Watches don't
he's-
come in that size of a box.
Yeah, he's going to expect, what, just cigars?
Probably.
When Chad and Amy were in the store, Chad gave a little hint that he really liked this Citizen watch.
Oh my goodness.
It's one of their Echo Drive models. It runs on both natural and artificial light. It has a perpetual calendar and dual time. And the black exterior goes very well with the wedding band that he chose.
So perhaps you can put about 3 or 4 cigars in here.
Good. And they can all go in the box.
There you go.
That's good thinking.
Moondancer Winery is a beautiful venue, but they don't have catering on site. Amy and Chad chose Ginger Baby's Catering to provide the food. I managed to get myself invited to the tasting. I'm excited about eating. I love food, guys. Joe, how's the food gonna be served?
We're going to have a buffet, two-sided buffet, and the pasta that is here is the pasta that is on the buffet that night.
So how many entrees are we going to have for your buffet?
There's going to be 4 on the main buffet, and then there are some vegetarian options as well, because there's a few vegetarian in the crowd that we're making sure they get a meal that they can eat as well. This is the tri-colored pasta with the mild Italian sausage, ground beef, and pepperoni. Top a little bit of cheese. This is the chicken bianca. This is the pan-seared chicken with the roasted garlic cloves, tomatoes, and fresh basil. Top a little bit of cheese. This here is the spinach stuffed flounder with a Dilbert Blanc.
Joe, this is beautiful. Organic looking, very clean, very pretty. I'm not sure if you're aware of them, but they're like the fish family as well. They love water. So they're excited about the flounder.
Well, good, good. And let's hope it doesn't flounder.
How are you feeling about this week? Obviously, you're getting married this weekend, and you took off this whole entire week, right?
Yep.
Whole week off. Our friends are flying in from Florida, so we want to be able to spend time with them before the wedding and all the little things you forget to do.
Yeah.
So that's a great catch-up day.
We're gonna go out on our boat and do some water sports, get Martine here in a bathing suit and enjoy the sun and have a good day.
I could see why Amy and Chad loved the river so much. The Susquehanna is beautiful and very peaceful from the boat. Chad gave me some lessons in wakeboarding, and he made it look easy. But I soon find out that it was not easy. In fact, it's hard, really hard.
There you go.
One more and that's it.
All right.
You have to be here all day long to learn how to do this.
What'd you think about it?
Dude, it's a lot of fun. Like I swallowed half of the river. Word has it that Chad was wakeboarding all week, right up to the day of the wedding. Coming right up on Dream Weddings. Guess what? It's time for our Finch Jewelers giveaway to one of our Facebook friends. Here with Jessica Finch at Finch Jewelers here in Columbia Avenue.
Well, one lucky winner is going to win a gift certificate valued at $2,000. That is good in this store for any custom piece of their choice.
Jessica is going to choose our Facebook winner.
And the winner is...
Alyssa Fowler. Congratulations, Alyssa.
You just won a $2,000 gift certificate to my store, Finch Jewelers.
I can assure you that Amy wasn't sliding in the mud in her wedding dress. Amy and Chad's wedding, they turned out to be gorgeous. And even though Amy and Chad are very casual, the black and white theme that they chose looked very elegant in this setting. Amy's casual approach to the wedding extended to her bridesmaids. Each chose her own black dress for the evening, and Amy continued the black and white theme by adding a black sash to her white dress. She was a radiant bride. Not surprisingly, Amy and Chad broke tradition by having their photo sessions before the wedding. The winery grounds were the perfect setting for their photo sessions with Michael Maville of Maville Photography. It was fun to watch the wedding party getting their photos taken. Chad's car was a great prop. Even with less than an hour before her wedding, Amy was the most relaxed bride I've ever met. And thanks to Michael's iPad, the guests were able to get a preview of the wedding photos during the reception. With 160 guests in attendance, 5 bridesmaids, and 5 groomsmen, it was time for Amy and Chad's nuptials. It was perfect with live music and a setting sun.
Now, on a Saturday evening in the summertime, 26 years ago or so.
Oh no.
Oh no. Probably, Amy, you and I were out playing in the yard, and most parents, when you have a little boy and a little girl who grew up together, at some time, don't they usually say, oh, wouldn't it be cute if Josh married Amy? Thank you for inviting me to marry you to this handsome man, Mr. Chad.
Cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, and of course wine were served in the winery and on the terrace. The setting needed very little dressing up, but Amy's choice of orchids and banana leaves looked fantastic. The reception was one great party. Roger Campbell of Top Hat DJ had the whole place rocking until very late. And Amy and Chad seemed to enjoy every minute of their wedding. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Williamson. This has to be one of the most relaxed weddings I've ever attended. It is the coolest thing. Tell me how relaxed was this for you guys?
It was great because there's no stress. There's no, if something gets messed up, oh well, we fix it, does something else, and everything went great.
We wanted so everybody could have a good time and enjoy what they come out for, and is it to see us and have a good time and relax and not have to be pressured to say, well, we got to sit for an hour for a ceremony and, you know, the dances will take forever, because, you know, realistically, nobody likes to sit through those things, and we all know that, so.
Everything was so quick, and look at them. People are dancing right now, you know? And then that rain, guys. It was perfect. And I know you didn't care. You're like, it's water. Who
I'd
cares?
rather have a nice day though.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
but
all
it was perfect. There was no rain or anything. So was it everything that you expected?
Everything.
It was
Everything and
absolutely
more.
awesome.
Did you have your dream wedding?
Yes.
Definitely had a dream wedding.
Tripping on a tightrope, spinning around, showing no signs of coming down. Everything you told me now has changed. Jumping in the pool in your favorite dress, eyes shut tight, holding your breath. You talk to me like I'm the one who's strange. What came over you? Over you. Over you. I wanna see you through your eyes the way you do. What came over you? When we're together, the breakdowns are better. And I know I'll never find a girl who wrecks my world like you. You do. What came over you? I wanna see you through your eyes the way you do. What came over you?
Can you believe it? This is one bride that does not take herself too seriously. And then a show, she looked absolutely radiant. A big thank you to Amy and Chad and all the Central Pennsylvania professionals who helped make this dream wedding. Learn about this wedding and more on dreamweddingspa.com. See you next time on Dream Weddings. A big thank you to Amy and Chad and all the Central PA events. I managed to get myself invited to the tea. I managed my. Okay. I managed to get myself to the tasting. No.
I managed to get myself invited.
I managed to get myself invited to the tasting.
Good. Do it again.